it's World Curlew Day today, and I thought I would share another curlew song with you that was written for the Curlew Country project. A friend of mine in the village said she heard a curlew down the back lane the other day, and I've never heard a curlew in our village, and so I have come down the back lane into a field. Can't hear any curlews, and it's very windy, but we'll give it a go, and I'll try and just teach you one little part from this song. This was a song the words were written by Karen Lloyd, who's a very good friend of mine and nature writer, and the song is called Numenius Arquata, which is actually the Latin name for a curlew, which means new moon bird, which refers to the shape of its bill being like the curve of a new moon. So all I'm going to teach you now is just the little bit in the middle of the song, which is kind of a little build-up of parts. So it uses the regional colloquial names for a curlew, and it's just a lovely little kind of rhythmic pattern of sounds, a little mantra, which is Cordy Mordy Curly Warp Wailer Whistler. Cordy Mordy Curly Warp Wailer Whistler. And that is the kind of ostinato pattern that repeats over and over, and then we have a little tune on the top. So I'll just sing you the little tune that fits with those words that we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cordy Mordy Curly Wop Wailer Whistler. 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 And that repeats over and over again, and on top of it, Cordy Mordy Curly Wop Wailer Whistler. 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 And then underneath that, going at half speed, we have Cordy Mordy Curly Wop Wailer Whistler. 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 So those three parts fit together, and then on the top I've got a little tune, and the words are, I want to know how it feels. I want to know how it feels to pulse those shivering notes over the ground like lidar. And the interesting thing about this tune is I wrote it just kind of in a response to the words and to fit over the little ostinato, but we did a workshop as part of the Curlew Day a couple of years ago up on the grouse moors at Bolton Castle, and Peter Cowdery was there, who's done quite a lot of work exploring curlew song, and he thinks that the most similar musical instrument to the curlew really is the trombone in terms of what it can do to replicate the curlew sound. Obviously it's a lot lower than a curlew, but he did quite an in-depth sort of presentation about the harmonic structure of a curlew call compared to the notes of a trombone, and he did a very nice little demonstration of a harmonic series on a trombone, and it sounded just like that. It's my trombone sound, and that is exactly the notes I have used at the beginning of this tune, and I say that is completely coincidental, but a really nice little bit of what I suppose serendipity. Yeah. So the tune for this bit goes, I want to know how it feels. I want to know how it feels to pulse those shivering notes over the ground like lidar. I want to know how it feels. I want to know how it feels pulse the shivering notes over the ground like lidar. As I say, you can go up to that higher harmony if you want, or you could just do both lines the same. I want to know. Second time I do. I want to know how it feels. But if you can't get up there, that's fine. And that just sits over the top of the other parts. I want to know how it feels. I want to know how it feels to pulse the shivering notes over the ground like lidar. I'll explain a little bit about lidar in the notes because it's a little bit windy here and I can't quite get my head into exactly what it means, but I will put up about that, and and I will I've got a choir version of the song. This was done by the Curlew Choir, which was an ad hoc choir just made up of people who came to the workshops. And the recording is from the live performance that we did at Norbury Village Hall, which is where we had the lovely light sculpture by Bill Sample. And I've managed to find a few more pictures from that, so I've put those in. And also we had some lovely sculptures by Kate Johnson from her project that she'd done. She has a company called Sticks and Stuff, and she made some really lovely curlews that we had standing outside the Village Hall while we sang. So those are also in the film. So thank you very much. And I have also put a couple of links to World Curlew Day and to Curlew Country, which is a Shropshire-based organisation which is raising money to try and raise awareness of the plight of the curlew, and also doing things to actually help propagate the species, to help them, help the eggs, help the fledglings, and working with farmers and landowners to use the land efficiently and to help the curlews who are ground nesting to enable their chicks to have as much chance as possible from predation and from all the other things that are threatening them. So thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.
Find your place in the fields and fall. On the black valleys and hills. Find your place in the fields and fall. Of the black valleys and hills. Fields, cypress, stones and corn and hill. Cordy, Mordy, Collywog, where whistler. 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 Where Collywog, where whistler. I want to know.